There's points of complete agreement across the Labour Party that we've inherited possibly the most toxic inheritance that any Labour government, incoming Labour government, has inherited from a Tory administration. That's exactly true. And there have to be tough choices. But when I hear expressions like tough choices in the past, that's meant tough for the people I represent, so more austerity based. And we've had 14 years of austerity, and I don't think my community can cope with it anymore. So the choices that are being made, and this one in particular, I just think is the wrong choice. My view is that it isn't. You mentioned that the vote this week will be symbolic. It won't be symbolic for many of my constituents because they're on the edge. They're people who have saved up a little small pension, maybe working at our local employer, Heathrow Airport. They've got a small pension. That means that they can't claim pension credit. That means they'll lose this benefit. And as a result, they're really worried because energy prices have increased by 10%. And for many of them, they're vulnerable. Some of them have got disabilities and sickness issues. And as a result, use up more energy as a result of that, and therefore they're at risk.
You think that as a result of what Rachel Reeves is proposing, that some pensioners will die as a result?
Yes, that's not me speaking. We had a meeting, a number of MPs, Labour MPs, had a meeting with the various agencies representing older people, Age UK, people like that. So we're talking about organisations of some standing in our society, and they're saying that this is a real risk that people will die as a result because we have these excess deaths in winter. I just think it's the wrong route to go down. And what will happen, it will disillusion people. We've only been in government 8 weeks, and already, Lewis, I've been stopped in the street. Other MPs will tell you this. Our emails are flooding in about this particular proposal. I go to work on the bus and the tube every morning. I get spoken to on the bus. I get stopped in the street. And these are working class people who've worked hard all their life. They haven't got a great income. They've got their state pension and a little bit more. And they're worried that how they're going to get through this winter. That's not what a Labour government should be doing, I'm afraid. I spoke to my whip last week and said, look, could you tell the front bench, could you tell Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, bring something seriously before that vote, which demonstrates actually that here's a way of managing this that isn't going to impact upon people in my constituency who are facing hardship. Bring something forward, and I'm happy to allow this to go through in a revised form. But if that doesn't happen by Tuesday, I will vote against. I can't do anything else. I just can't. I wouldn't be fulfilling my responsibilities to represent my community if I didn't vote against.